Hi, it's the Taiwan slash Bishie, and let's play some more Tailor Tales. Oh my god. I haven't done this game in so long. I'm so sorry. Also, if you hear my fan, I think I say this in every episode, but it is super hot, so I'm sorry about that. Let's continue with Dimitri. Oh my god. It'll cost $600 to continue next chapter. Got it. I forgot how loud this game was too. Today is the day. I'm standing in front of an empty store, my boutique Beautific. With the help of Grandma's inheritance, I was able to purchase my own store so I can pursue my dreams after finishing up college and gain my bachelor's degree in fashion. And this is it, my own boutique. I hurry and take out my keys to open up the front door. An empty large room greets me. It's stripped of any personality and it needs some touching up to do. Not a problem. This has been my dream since I was a little girl. Time to get to work. It's taken me some time, and along with the help of my best friend Sarah, we finished up the boutique. Oh, she looks so pretty. I like her top. Whoa, I can't believe it's finished, said Sarah as she stretches out. It looks amazing. Thanks for all your help. I'm really grateful that Sarah also lives in the same city and helped me out. We stayed in contact after college, where Sarah majored in photography. She's been a great friend so far. What are you going to do with your spare bedroom? Sarah asked, gesturing toward the empty room down the hall. I shake my head. I don't really have any idea what to do with it. Storage, perhaps? I'm not sure. You could turn it into a cat room, become a cat lady, Sarah says to me with a smirk. I so would. I am not a cat lady, I reject. Rude. Sarah laughs. Well, when's the last time you went out on a date after you dumped that one guy, Alex? Ouch. Rude. I look down. I don't know. A few months ago, perhaps, I mumble. It's a lie, though. I haven't really had a boyfriend anymore after Alex, and that was almost 3 years ago. Flirted here and there with some guys during college, but I feel myself wary of men now. Can we date Sarah? Nah, it has to be Dimitri. Finding out your boyfriend has been messaging women behind your back, it really did hurt my self-esteem for a while, and it damaged my trust in men. Which I know is illogical to apply to the entirety of men out there, but it is what it is. Come on, let's get out of this boutique and go have a drink in the city somewhere, Sarah suggests, changing the subject. Oh, sure. Do you know of anything close by? I ask, knowing Sarah knows the city more than I do. Of course. It's not too far from here. We can get there by foot. Me and Sarah are walking around exploring the city center and all its shops. It's busy and lively. There's people walking around everywhere. I'm not used to such a crowd. People are bumping into me because it's so crowded on the sidewalk. That's when I bump into something tall and fluffy. That doesn't sound good. I jerk back. Flustered, I walked into someone like that. Sorry, I lost my footing there. Unless it's like a mascot costume. Oh my god, yes! It's a mascot costume. Oh god, my brain goofed because I'm so tired. And I thought the G in giant was a 6. So I said 6th. Giant cat eyes stare back at me. It's a fluffy cat costume holding a bunch of flyers.
Mew.
It said Mew. Mew, no problem. Do you want to try our delicious brownies at Mew Cafe and pet some cats? They say in a high-pitched voice. I do. Pick me. A person brandishes one of the flyers. Sarah quickly grabs my wrist, tugging me away from them. Come on, don't get holed up by people like this. Just ignore them.
Huh?
Wait, Tiny? Tiny Bishie? The Persian questions in a much lower and regular voice. I tilt my head to the side. Yes? I answer hesitantly. Do I know you? I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone who has a job where they'd have to wear a cat costume. I'd never let them hear the end of it if I did. Uh-oh.
Um,
It's me, Dimitri. Whoops. Huh? Dimitri? Are you trying to pick her up or what? Sarah suddenly accuses them. Is that some sort of pickup line you have ready for women who bump into your ridiculous costume?
meow.
Mew? No. Giant Dimitri. Oh my god. Giant Dimitri cat. Really? The giant cat head looks down at the pavement as if he's embarrassed. It's too comical looking.
Hmm.
I'm Dmitri Kotov, Alexander's younger brother, remember? Oh, I exclaim. Wow, I haven't seen Dmitri ever since that day. I think it was on his birthday, actually, right before I found out about Alex. Once I broke up with Alex, naturally I didn't see Dmitri anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't quite recognize you there, I say with a smile. Wow, ooh. Let me try that again. I'm sorry, I didn't quite recognize you there, I say with a smile. For some reason, my tongue just got in the way, and it's like, bleh. Sarah cocks me an eyebrow. You know this guy? Yes, I just didn't know you had such a job like this. I gestured to his cat costume. He suddenly places both hands in front of his crotch, acting shy. What? Why would you do that? Oh my god. Don't judge. I work at Mew Cafe and they asked me to hand out flyers. I should be kind. Because I am. You know what? I'm tempted to do, like, good ending and bad ending. You know, where I treat them badly and then I treat them good. You know, so we're going to do the good ending. And then just for fun, let's do a bad ending. If that's possible. I see. Sounds rough. Isn't it hot in there? He bobs a giant cat head up and down to nod at me. It's a bit sweaty in here, but I can manage. Come on. As much as I like to catch up with you guys, as much as I like to catch up with guys wearing creepy cat costumes, I'd like to get that drink now. Sarah's being kind of rude now.
Ha!
You could drink at Mew Cafe, Dimitri pipes in. No thanks. Sarah immediately shoots down the idea. It didn't sound like a bad idea, though. I don't mind talking to Dimitri a bit longer. All right, it was nice seeing you again, Dimitri, but my friend is getting impatient. I nod my head at him and I'm about to leave before a fluffy paw is wrapped around my wrist. The fluffy paw lets go of my wrist after noticing the strange look I was giving him, and he offers me a flyer. My shift is over in 2 hours. Do you think you can drop by the cafe then? We can catch up? A bit curious to see what's become of Alex's little brother, I nod my head and accept the flyer. Sure, I'll see you then, I say with a warm smile, then wave him goodbye. Sarah gives me a disapproving look as we both walk away. I can't believe you fell for that. It's like the oldest trick in the book, pretending they know you so they can lure you somewhere you've never been before. Sarah, it's okay, I really do know him. Are you sure? I mean, that could have been anyone hidden beneath that outrageous costume. You don't even really know what he looks like. Sarah has a point there, but I know it's not like some random stranger. It'll be Dimitri for sure. He'll just look a little bit older than the last time I saw him. It's Alex's younger brother, I say quietly. Sarah scrunches up her face. You mean that scumbag Alex? I cringe, remembering the fallout I had with my ex after I found out about his escapades with a certain dating app. Yeah, that Alex, all right. Then don't see that guy, Sarah exclaims. What? His brother, you mean? Just stay away from him. It's bad news. I don't think catching up with Alex's younger brother is bad news. It's not like he is Alex himself. I've always been on good terms with Dimitri. It's not like he's the one that cheated on me. What's the harm in talking to him for a bit? Next thing you know, Alex will be there. Then what? I admit, I felt a pang of anxiety creep up inside me. I tried to push it aside. I don't think Alex would be caught dead in a cat costume, I say with a snort. Seeing that worried look in Sarah's eyes, I hang my head down. I'll be careful, I tell her. I don't want to run into Alex either. Sarah shakes her head as she leads the way into the city. After me and Sarah part ways, I decide to head to the address that's listed on the flyer. Sarah still tried to get me not to go, but I almost feel like I have to talk to Dimitri. I feel like it's almost a sort of closure, I guess. My relationship with Alex went really sour after I broke up with him, and he kept calling me for months afterwards, not leaving me alone. I haven't seen Dimitri since that day either, but he's just an innocent bystander, and he's always been like a cute little brother to me, who's now apparently working at a cat cafe, judging by the very feminine-looking flyer in my hands. A bit later, and I arrive at the cat cafe. It's late in the afternoon, so there's not as many customers there. Oh, that's so cute. When I enter, I'm immediately greeted by a cat who jumps onto my shoulder. Oh, I love that. Whoa, I shriek, stabilizing myself, as well as the cat on my shoulder. It's an orange tabby, purring and meowing in my ear. I think they really want attention. I laugh and scratch their chin, which they rub against my cheek as well. This is cute. I didn't think a cat cafe would make me smile like this. The cat's nails are digging into my top, though, and I worry it's going to ruin it, so I try and chew off the cat.
Oh!
Hey, you're here, a voice suddenly says. That is freaking adorable. Oh, I love that. Before I knew it, the cat is lifted from my shoulder, and instead it's being cradled in the arms of a tall young man. Wow, he's so tall. I was a bit worried you weren't going to show up, he says with a shy smile. That dimple when he smiles immediately triggers my memories. It's definitely Dimitri. That mole is still in the same spot underneath his right eye. With that staggering height of his, he towers over me like a true adult. He's definitely gotten a growth spurt somewhere along those 3 years. I haven't seen him. He and Alex look alike, but Alex is shorter, and he has a rougher look to him, whereas Dimitri is much taller and has a more elegant demeanor. His face has grown these delicate new features. He's definitely not some kid anymore. And I can't believe I'm checking out my ex's little brother. I stutter, unable to form thoughts for a second. Dimitri, hi, I manage to say. Dimitri places the cat down on the ground, who happily struts away. When he straightens his back and looks me in the eye, he bashfully averts them just as fast, scratching the back of his head. I'm off shift now, but, would you like something to eat or to drink or eat? My treat. Sorry, I am tired, which is why I'm struggling over reading. But, we'll push through. I've had something to drink before, but I wouldn't mind trying out that delicious brownie you mentioned. Okay, here, take a seat. Dimitri guides me to one of the seats near the window in the corner of the store. There's a cat sleeping on the windowsill, and I reach out to pet him. I'll be right back, Dimitri says before he disappears. As I'm sitting there petting the sleeping cat, my mind drifts off to Dimitri. What are the chances that I'd run into Dimitri today? I sure hope I won't be running into Alex anytime soon. I take a quick look around the cafe, but I don't see my ex anywhere and breathe a sigh of relief. Sarah has got nothing to worry about, and Dimitri is as harmless as a fly, I think. It's been a while since I've seen him, and he wasn't so tall and manly the last time either. Even his voice grew deeper. A little later, and Dimitri is at my table again, with a dish in his hand. For you, he says, as he presents me the brownie. He takes a seat opposite of me as I reach for the small fork and cut off a small slice of the brownie. I slowly put it in my mouth, savoring the chocolate melting on my tongue. It's good, I say excitedly. Dimitri chuckles at me. Good. I helped make it with the pastry chef here. I'm glad he's still pursuing baking. Oh, still... I predicted it. Oh, still pursuing delicious desserts, are we? I mentioned with a chuckle. Then I placed my fork down. I didn't come here to eat after all, and I asked the question that's been burning in my mind. So about that cat costume. Really? That's the burning question. That cat costume, Dimitri repeats slowly. He doesn't look happy. Please don't remind me. It's already embarrassing enough I have to wear it, but even more so when I run to someone I know. I'd like to point out I had no idea who you were until you told me, I joke. Dimitri's cheeks burn a nice pink as he realizes this, and he awkwardly fidgets in his chair. Fair enough, he mumbles. So why a cat cafe? Are you secretly a cat fan? I do recall the fact that he kept an umbrella with the cat paws on him all these years. He must have really liked that umbrella. Oh, well, I do adore him. Yes, says Dimitri, as he laughs with a wide smile. There's that adorable dimple again. Alexander is allergic to them, so we can never get a cat. Hearing Alex's name get mentioned makes my stomach churn in an unpleasant way. How is he, I ask, even though I don't really want to know the answer. Dimitri goes quiet as he stares at the table in thought, the smile vanishing from his face. He lives alone in the city next to ours. I think he works at some graphic design company, but I haven't heard from him in a while. Oh, good. That means I won't be running into him anytime soon. On the other hand, I want to ask Dimitri, does Alex regret what he did? Does he have another girlfriend? But I don't really want to burden Dimitri with these kind of awkward questions. Dimitri gives me a sad smile. He's got a girlfriend if that's what you want to know. Oh, I don't care particularly, I said hastily. But enough about him. Back on topic. You like cats? Why not just volunteer in an animal shelter? Dimitri shakes his head. No, I need the money. How come? I'm 19 and in college right now. I want to move out and live on my own for a change. It feels weird to hear he's in college right now. Last time he was still just a high school kid. But I guess even Dimitri needs to go to college at some point. It was over 2.5 years ago that he was in high school after all. Well, don't they have dorms for that? I suggest. For me, it was a pretty great experience. A bit chaotic at times, but you'd have fun with everyone at least. Dimitri bites his lip, closing his eyes as if he's in agony about something. It's true, they offer on-campus dorms, but... He trails off, not really explaining his reason. But what? Maybe Dimitri was too shy for a roommate. He turns his head away from me and stares out the window. Their shared bathrooms are gross. It's like no one knows how to clean. I stifle a chuckle. Are you perhaps by any chance a germaphobe? No, he immediately responds, looking shocked. If you saw the bathroom I was supposed to take a shower in, even you would run away in fear. He's got a point. This time I do laugh at the image Dimitri puts in my head. College dorms aren't exactly known for being sanitary places. I do know what he means. Come on, can't be that bad, I said, trying to stop my laughter. I take another bite from my brownie again. It's not even the mold in the bathroom that did it, said Dimitri as he slumps into his chair. It was... Oh, cochino. Oh. Why do people... And the thing is, I know that there are people out there that would do such a thing. It was the used tampon someone tied around the doorknob. Yeah, I book it too. I spit out my brownie. What? I shriek. That's so disgusting. I don't even want to know what that was doing in the men's bathroom. I would prefer to continue living my life without knowing the answer to that question. Thank you very much, said Dimitri with a heavy sigh. Me too, dude. Me too. No, I can see why that would turn you off. I'd have run for the hills.
Huh?
Glad to see you're seeing my side of this, he flashed at me a lopsided grin. As I poke at the ground, As I poke at the brownie with my fork, I realize I'm enjoying myself with Dimitri here. I didn't think it would be this much fun. He used to be pretty shy and reserved around me, but we always got along. So right now I'm looking for a place to live that's close to college and my part-time job. What college are you attending?
Ah.
Clanner's Culinary Academy. I'm taking an associate degree in pastry and baking, he explains. Culinary Academy? That's pretty close to where I live. I'm suddenly reminded of that time we baked a cake together on his birthday. Back then, he already displayed an awesome set of pastry skills. It's no wonder he tried to pursue it. That's great. Are you intending on opening up your own bakery? Dimitri shakes his head. I'm still undecided about that, but I definitely want to pursue this. It's fun making sweets and desserts for people. It actually is pretty fun. I'm recording this on May 9th of 2020, and because of what's currently going on at this date, I've actually been trying to do more, like I used to bake with my aunt a long time ago, and then I've been so out of practice, but my roommate's been trying to help me, bake and all that. Um, we plan to bake some cookies from the DoubleTree. The DoubleTree released the recipe since Fanime isn't happening, and so we're going to try to bake those cookies on one of the days that I'm supposed to be at Fanime. And previously, we baked some cupcakes. My roommate did all the pouring and stirring, and I was the one who filled the I put the little cupcake things in, the little wrappers. I filled those, and then I iced them afterwards. And it was pretty fun. They came out pretty good. I mean, they're not the greatest looking, but they were really good tasting. Dimitri shakes his head. I'm still undecided about that, but I definitely want to pursue this. It's fun making sweets and desserts for people. I hope they'll eventually let me bake in the kitchen here. I grin at him. There's always something so easygoing about Dimitri. I forgot how much we actually got along. So have you found anything yet? A place to live? Nah, most places I can't afford with my salary, and the ones I can, I'd be rooming with 6 other people. I can only imagine what the bathroom would look like with 6 strangers living together. Can your parents not help you out? He stays quiet for a bit as he mulls it over. I'd rather not rely on them, is his steadfast answer. Oh well, there's probably a story there he doesn't quite want to share it with me. Even back then, his relationship with his parents had seemed sort of strained. What kind of parent forgets their son's birthday? So I nod my head at him. It seems he doesn't really have many options if he doesn't want to live in the college dorms or room with 6 other people to help split the rent. What kind of rent can you afford? I asked, curious. Somewhere between 300 and 400 a month is within my budget. I think that's yen or euros. I'm not No, I think that's euros, maybe? I think yen is the one with the weird Y. But I'm not particularly sure. If I figure out what it is, I'm sure you'll see the little notation that I put. But that's usually for a single room with many others to share a dirty bathroom with. Dimitri visibly twitches at the imagery of it. Do you like to clean? I'm wondering how much of a germaphobe he really is. I clean, I cook, I do the laundry myself, and, this is sounding like a job interview at the moment. Dimitri gives me a wary smile. A job interview, huh? More like a roommate interview. I shake my head. No, that's stupid. I can't just invite Dimitri over to be my roommate, even though I've got a spare bedroom he can use. This is Alex's brother, after all. It would be so weird, and we just met up again after a few years. It would be even weirder for me to suggest such a thing. So, what about you? What have you been doing with your life? He asked eagerly. Gathering my thoughts again, I looked Dimitri in the eye. I bought a store to open up a boutique. In fact, today's the day I finished with the renovations. That's so cool, he cheers me on. Wasn't that your dream, making clothes? Yes, it is. I believe I did tell you about that, didn't I? I'm recalling a memory where me and Dimitri had a conversation about our hopes and dreams. Of course, I haven't forgotten. Dimitri is looking at me with such a kind smile. It's hard not to believe the words he says. Back then, on his birthday, I had mentioned about starting up my own boutique, and he had listened to everything I had to say. It was nice. And congratulations on finishing your boutique. I'm sure it looks lovely. Oh, it does. Painting and laying down flooring was a pain, though. I'm glad it's over and done with. You should come see it sometime. That brings me back to how I even renovated the spare bedroom that I still don't know what I'm using it for. It's a glorified storage space right now. A guest bedroom, pretty much. Big enough to hold a bed and a desk. I'd love to. Is it close by any chance? Whenever he smiles, it reminds me of the young Dimitri again. Even though he looks so much older right now, it feels familiar. It's about a 15-minute walk from here. I've got a great spot. That means it's also within walking distance to his cafe. Exactly what Dimitri is looking for. In fact, my spare bedroom couldn't be more perfect for housing a college student. The extra amount of money in the form of rent would definitely help with paying bills such as groceries or the electricity. I wouldn't have to worry about the house being a mess because it sounds like Dimitri would keep it clean. Plus, he cooks. I have first-hand experience of that. My mind is all over the place at the moment. I'm starting to really consider the idea. I'm going to do kind. Mention I have a spare bedroom. Hey, I've got a spare bedroom that I don't know what to do with. Wait, what am I saying? Dimitri raises his eyebrows at this, waiting for me to continue. If you can cook and clean like you say you do, I could... No, stop talking. Are you offering me... I don't know. Am I? I give him a wary smile. Maybe.
Oh.
What, for real? Are you saying I could live with you? I could rent out the spare bedroom to you for a price that's within your budget, as long as you cook and clean around the house in return. I think it's the goofy smile on Dimitri's face that's charming me into saying things without thinking them over. He does have a lovely smile, though, and it hurts my heart a little to realize it looks a little bit like Alex's smile.
Oh!
Yes, I would love to cook and clean for you. Dimitri eagerly accepts my offer. I sit back in my chair and cover my mouth in shock. What am I asking here? Dimitri may not be a stranger, but he's still my ex's younger brother. I can't suddenly offer him to stay in my home. Great, give me your number so I can contact you for more details and a viewing. We exchange contact info, all the while I'm sitting here thinking, oh God, I really did just invite Dimitri to come live in my home. Here's my ex's little brother. What in the world am I thinking? Alright, so that's the end of chapter 3. Oh my gosh, it's getting interesting. It's getting spicy. God, that sounds so cringy saying it, but that was actually kind of one of the tamer episodes compared to the first two were like, oh my gosh, because we had the wet t-shirt contest, and not really contest, but you know what I mean. And then we had Dimitri walking in on my character while she was changing, and it's just, So yeah, compared to all that, this was tame. So it'd be interesting to see what the other chapters have to offer. But for now, I'm going to leave this episode here. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!